Hello there, and welcome to Itty Tours number 6 now. Yeah, so today we're going to be touring my friend the Meta One Inn's town. So why don't we have a look? So make sure to read the chat as he is directing us to what is here. So as we can see, there's like a sort of playground using footbridges. Interesting. We have a lovely little hill with racetrack inclines. Just an overall quite nice area. And this plot is Australian based, so this little town here is on a coastal Australian town. Good detail, as he says, is the Nimitz Class Super Carrier. What a nice little detail to add to this town. Why don't we have a look? So he is directing us in the bottom left if you haven't seen. Just a reminder. So we can see there's like, I think that's an F-18, correct me if I'm wrong. The carrier has a realistic scale to the in-game sizing proportions. Yeah, I can see that. Of course down here we have one landing with the brake lines, and we also have the mast here. There's a helicopter landing, resting wires or what they are called, and there's hangars underneath. I will show a picture of what helicopter that's based on. I'm not good at my war stuff, that's why he's directing. So that is a Cho 53 Super Stallion. I've never heard of it. But if you have, tell me if it's accurate. And there's one taken off right there. If we head under the boat, there is a fully detailed hangar. So why don't we have a look? In here there's a couple of planes made using benches, cars, F-18s they are, sports cars, doors, just a whole array of stuff, and they look beautiful. For what you can do in this game, they are pretty cool. They take a minute to make each according to him, so I'm sure you can make one. I mean, the reason I made this series is to inspire. So, if you want to make your own, go ahead. Here we have some forklifts and other construction vehicles. So, if you like the look of these, then I'm sure you can put them in your own construction site or a little IKEA warehouse. Down here is the F-18 again, another one. And there's one more here, which is, I think, on the elevator arm. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it is awaiting the elevator, so basically it'd go up and fly away, I guess. Since we are on the topic of the ships, why don't we see the others? He's going big, I don't know how to do that. So let's just follow him over to... There is a British cruise liner. It's good to get a break from all the military ships and, war, death. Who doesn't like a nice cruise? Oh, thanks for the rant. As you can see, there's also cargo boxes being used to sort of like emulate bubbles, I guess. There is a helicopter here. Small helicopter. Pretty cool. As you can see, he's used the tube roundels to the end and benches, just like the planes. up here is like the mast antenna, I guess, and the bridge, I think. There's 4 lifeboats on each side, the little orange cars, and there's a port, which looks really good. It's also, next up we have the Irish fishing trawler. I've never actually seen one of these before, so should be good. And then we have bubbles on the sea, and a little lighthouse. This one is made by the most underrated creator, Itty. That's me. So make sure to subscribe, just a reminder, and a little like goes a long way. I will put an info card up for the rest of the Itty Bitty Tour series at the end of the video, so you can kind of binge watch them, I guess. The ship is small but very complex at the same time. You know, size doesn't really matter, at least not in this case. There's trains and cargo compartments. I love the mast with the Toronto Tower and the billboards, buffer, benches, just everything. It's amazing what people can do on this little game. Now for the final ship. Well, there's actually 2 more little patrol ones. So these are like, I think, Australian, so these would help the carrier, I guess. They've got little names. That one's Pyrie, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And this one is Chippy. So here is one of the islands. This is set on in the Australian coast. I think in the southeast, but I could be wrong. So here is a cargo port. I love the little details. He's used the San Francisco packed trams to sort of like put it on a rail, like in real life. You know, this cargo ship is kind of like me, is what he says. Small but packs punch. You know, credit to him. I mean, it does look pretty good. 2 lifeboats at the end, and the bridge is really good. Like, I've never understood how people make this stuff out of water towers, cargo blocks. Like, it's just so cool. And you know, NACA hasn't given us an update in like 2.5 years now, but we're still doing stuff. We're still making stuff. And finally, let's go have a look at the port itself. There's a small helicopter there, a Robinson R28. The crane one, yeah? Pretty good crane. And then there's ambulances as doors. Last but not least, there's a highway road, which, good road. So, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and of course, if you like this video, like enjoyed it, go have a look at the series, because these videos are pretty much all the same, just different plots and owners. The build isn't close to being done, so if you guys like this, there can always be a part 2, in this building style especially. Alright, so that is it. Goodbye.